Welcome to What Becky Did Last Night, and in this video I'm going to show you how I coloured these butterflies and these little bumblebees. Let's take a look. So for these butterflies, I'm using the colours that I've already used in my colour palette on this page. So I'm bringing in the purples and reds for the butterflies. So on this top section of the butterflies, I'm starting with my Blackberry Derwent Coloursoft, and I'm using this in the centre of the wings, and on these ones, because they've got the black lines which look to me like ridges in the wings, I'm going to focus around there as well. My next darkest shade is purple, so I'm going to overlap everything I've done so far and try and bring that further down those lines. This is the first layer, so it's nice and light. We'll darken this up on the second pass through. That's purple. And then I'm going to step down to Scarlett. So this is the red one. So we're going from the purple now into red. And I'm going to take this all the way up, apart from the very ends of the wings. And now I'm going to go in with the soft pink, which is a very pale pink colour, so it's going to give a nice bit of contrast. I do like my high contrast colouring, so I'm just going to take that right onto the edges. Once I've done that, and that's all starting to look like a decent first layer, I'm going to repeat exactly the same process with a more firmer pressure to burnish in the second layer. Now for the lower half of the butterfly, I'm just going to stick to the reds. So I'm switching out the purples and I'm going for the Cranberry, which is the darker red. And again, I'm doing my light first layer. I'm going into the center closest to the butterfly's body and underneath that top wing. Now I'm going to go back to the Scarlett. So this is the middle red that I've picked. And I'm going to take that further up. I'm going to avoid those circles because I'm going to do something different with those. And then I'm going to go back in with the soft pink on the edges of this side as well. Then I'm going to repeat the same process, so 2 layers, getting a nice burnishing and a nice blend in the end. And to finish off the detail on the wings, I'm going in with my Polychromos, and I'm going for cadmium orange for the more orange colour and light cadmium yellow for the yellow, and that's just going to bring in the detail on the wings. Moving on to the butterfly's body, I'm taking my black Polychromos and I'm doing the outside of the body shapes and his little antennae, and then I'm going to use my darkest purples for the rest here. So this would be Blackberry going around the edge, and then burnishing and filling in the center with purple. And that's how I did the butterflies. Moving on to the bumblebees, and I've got my yellows here, and I'm going for brown ochre for my darker color, cadmium yellow and light cadmium yellow, and these are my Polychromos. And I'm just going to do alternate stripes, yellows, and then instead of the black stripes and the black details on the wasps, I'm going to use the same black-purple combination that I use on the butterfly. And as always, I'll be doing 2 layers, starting off nice and light and then adding more pressure. And then the wings will just have a little touch of yellow to them, and the eyes will be nice and dark as well. So there you have it, a nice easy tutorial on butterflies and bumblebees, and I hope you found that useful. If you have, thank you for joining me. There should be a featured playlist here of other tutorials, and I hope to see you soon.